Welcome back, everyone. This is Tracon, the gaming statistician. While I talk, I figured I'd just scroll through a war that's about to start so you can get a reasonable idea of our town hall distribution that we usually war with. There's usually about 20 to 30 of us, but the distribution of town halls remains fairly similar for the size of the wars. What I want to talk about today is in direct relation to that. And it's what I think is probably the most important thing that you need to make sure that you do with your clan members besides encouraging them to be active in wars. You need to make sure that your clan members are maxing out their town halls before moving on to the next town hall level. And a lot of this has to do with because Supercell's algorithm for deciding on what clan you're going to be facing, one of the main components of that is how many town halls of certain levels you have in your clan. So if you have a lot of town halls that are considered preemie, which means their defenses and attacking units are behind for what they should be for that town hall level, then you're going to be faced with comparatively more difficult opponents than you would have if you had made sure that your town halls were at max levels before you decided to enter into wars and let people be a part of a war. What we're watching here is a defense of Loudon, one of our newest Town Hall 9s. It's a standard go white being used against him. A couple golems, 3 P.E.K.K.A.s. Well, for some reason they used balloons in the clan castle. I probably would have suggested putting a golem in there, but this is the opposing clan, so I obviously didn't have any input on that. Loudon, even though he's a brand new Town Hall 9, has fully upgraded level 8 walls, fully upgraded defenses, a level 10 Barbarian King, and already has his Archer Queen a few levels along. You can see this attack looked like it started out reasonably well, but Loudon's defenses were just too much for this attacker, and once the attacker got clumped up in that one spot, all of his damaging units were killed. You can see he lost a lot of his wizards, and really just doesn't have any much left damaging support after just about 30 or 45 seconds into this attack, and it quickly became a fail, and was only 1 star against one of our easiest Town Hall 9s, and a lot of that is due to the fact that Loudon waited to upgrade his base until he was a max Town Hall 8. And if we let this run out, only 43% and 1 star. Success. So in contrast to the previous video, now this is an attack by one of our Town Hall 9s against the strongest Town Hall 9 in the opposing clan. And you can see his walls are actually weaker than Loudon's. T-Roy here is using a go wee strategy, one of the ones that we've recommended to a lot of our Town Hall 9s, a very witch heavy in his troops. Also, he has a max golem coming out of his clan castle, and he's put out the golems early on. A little bit of an issue there with a lava hound, but he has about 50,000 wizards who took care of it in no time. Once he opened up those walls, you can see the skeletons just streaming in. They act as buffers in front of the wizards, so if there are any giant bombs or defenses there, they're all going to target the skeletons. He got slowed up a little bit here in the middle, but his queen luckily started to take down the town hall right away, and it looks like there's not going to be any issue with at least a 2-star. His troops are going around both sides, so he has defense, golems on the left side, as well as a Barbarian King and a small golem left on the right side. And he's got lots of witches left, so all those skeletons that those witches produce are going to create a good defensive buffer in front of his damaging units. And now, besides that Expo in the middle, which is about to go down, just as I say that, it looks like he's taking care of most of the issues in terms of defense. There's just a cannon, a mortar, an archer tower, and a whiz tower left there with 1 Tesla in the middle. And it's going to be pretty close, but he still has his Archer Queen ability, and those witches have really been key in this attack. You can see having those witches left every time he starts to lose units, they just start to make more skeletons, and they run in front of the Archer Queen, and she has no trouble finishing off this base, it looks like. So we're about 90% now. We just fast forward, it looks like it's going to be a 3-star, and multiple witches left, as well as his Archer Queen survived, which was a big key on taking out this base and 3-starring their hardest Town Hall 9, while they had trouble getting more than 1-star on our easiest Town Hall 9. And that's why it's really important to make sure that you encourage your Town Halls to max out their bases before they decide to increase it to the next Town Hall level. So those two attacks I just showed you were both from our most recent war, which we won pretty easily. And you can see we won 48 to 36. And one of the biggest differences was that if you look at the enemy bases, their Town Hall 9 started at number 9, and we were able to 3-star every single one of their Town Hall 9s except for one of them. They had a lot more difficulty 3-starring our Town Hall 9s, and a lot of that is due to our Town Hall 9s were a little bit better upgraded than their Town Hall 9s, and they never really had a chance in this war, even though they used a fair amount of attacks. You can see used 33 out of 40 attacks, which isn't terrible. But I think the biggest difference was that our Town Hall 9s were just significantly better than their Town Hall 9s. So thanks again for watching, and episode 4 of this series on creating a successful warring clan will be coming out sometime in the near future as well. So please tune in for that one.